thank you so much for tuning into my channel. It's Lily and I'm here again with an installment to my Face of the Weeks series, and I'm really excited about this one. I've been wearing this particular look for about 2 weeks and I've been experimenting with various cream shadows that are in my collection, and I'll go ahead and put a notation of them down below here. And I am happy to report that all the ones that I've used in this look have performed very well, and the longevity is satisfactory, and I have no creasing issues, so I'm very, very happy to report that. The one that I use in this tutorial in particular is the Maybelline Color Tattoo in the color Bad to the Bronze. If you do not have any cream eyeshadows and you've been really interested, this is a fabulous find from the drugstore. Has really good reviews from other YouTubers here, and you get more product in this pot than you would in a higher end version, so I definitely just recommend you picking that up. And I have also been wearing different kinds of lipsticks and lip glosses with this, but this is my favorite. It's the Maybelline Baby Lips. Absolutely gorgeous. Cherry Me, you've got to get it. It's beautiful. But anyways, this look is really easy, really simple, and the one thing that really does pull this look together, that makes it look like you've put a lot of effort, is the winged eyeliner, which I just absolutely love and adore and will never live a day without it. So if you want to know how to get this particular look, just keep on watching. Greetings world, I am in my robe, and I decided to do this video barefaced completely, so I will be starting with my Too Faced Shadow Insurance and popping that on both of my lids. Part 1 of my eye crack. And though I'm using a cream shadow, I still like to use my eye crack because it's the only formula that actually helps my eyeshadow stay. So while that's drying, I'm going to go ahead and apply my primer. And I like to use a brush to apply this particular primer, and it's from Tarte. I think it's like the Re-Energize, Recreate something, I don't know, it's a sample. But I like to use a brush for it. I think it just has a better application when you use a brush. And this is the Real Techniques buffing brush, my all-time favorite foundation brush. And if you don't have it, you need to buy it because it makes life so much nicer. Next, I'm going to do or apply my paint pot in Painterly. See, I'm hitting pan on this baby, and I'm applying that evenly on both lids, just a very thin coat. I like how it evens out that area as well. And now to choose from a whole plethora of cream eyeshadows that I have in my collection. You can definitely use whatever you want here, but I'm going to use Bad to the Bronze from Maybelline because I really like the way that it looks. It's got more of a dark brown rich tone than the Buxom one that I have in the color Mutt. That color is a little bit more gold, but I really love the way that this looks. So for my technique when using cream eyeshadows, I really like to use my fingers. I like to get my hands dirty, so to speak. And so I apply it with my ring finger, and I just pack it on as much as I want because it does not crease, and then I bring that up above my crease, almost to the brow bone, and then I use a clean finger to clean up the seam, so to speak, of the shadow. You can see me doing that on this eye. Ta-da! Fascinating, no? I mean, it's so easy, especially when you're in a rush, to use your fingers. And then I'm going to apply a little bit of this product to the lower lash line. I normally don't do this, but today I felt like it. Alright, so now I'm going to use MAC's Naked Lunch with an SS224 brush from Sigma. And I'm going to apply this in my tear duct and at my brow bone. And it's really weird that I'm using shimmer, but I really love the way it looks with this. Shocker! I'm using my L'Oreal liquid liner to draw on a winged liner, and I like to make it a little bit more straight than flicked, if that makes any sense. I'll show you a little update picture here in just a hot minute. So there you go. May look weird to you, but I like the way that it looks. Next, I'm going to fill in my brows, and I'm using my Shu Uemura hard pencil in Steel Brown. the best eyebrow pencil ever, and I don't think I'll ever use a different one because this color is the bomb diggity. And I like to have a nice strong brow since the rest of the face is pretty bare. So I don't really brush through them, if at all. Next, I'm using my Estee Lauder Invisible Fluid Foundation. And this foundation is amazing. In my last video, I used 4W N1. Oh, you gotta shake it. Don't break it. Shake it like a Polaroid picture. And now I'm going to just apply a squirt of that on the back of my hand and apply this with my fingers, just dotting it, like connect the dots. Not really. And then blending it with a buffing brush. But what I was saying is that I had this color in 3WN1 or 4WN1, but it was a little too dark, so I had purchased it in 3WN1 because this one is a better match for me at this time of the year, because I'm tan but not really tan, and I really love it. And you gotta buff this baby in like it's your job. Okay, concealer, MAC Studio Finish in NC42, blending that in with a Real Techniques eyeshadow dome brush, and setting my foundation with the NYX's Stay Matte Not Flat powder foundation. This stuff is actually pretty bomb. I really love it. And I'm going to apply that with a big fluffy brush, just patting it onto my skin. I really love the way it works with this foundation. It's pretty bomb. Second time I use a word. Okay, moving on. Contouring with an F05 brush from Sigma and my Lancome bronzer in Sunbath. I always contour. I just love it. Now, since I forgot my blush brush, I'm using my Tarina Tarantino blush in Feather with the same brush that I applied my bronzer. And then just to make it a little bit more natural, I'm going to buff it out with that powder brush. Great tip if you've over blushed or anything like that. I'm going to curl my lashes. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. I actually like to squeeze from the end to the root, which is really weird, but I like the way that my lashes look that way. I don't like the crimped look of my lashes. I like a nice, full, natural curl. And then I'm going to apply mascara, because mascara is a girl's best friend. Go, go, Power Rangers. Alright, randomness over. Now I'm going to apply my lipstick just to pull the look together. And it's just a really quick, easy, simple, polished look. And I hope you guys really enjoyed it. And until next time, I will see you next week. Ciao, bellas.